Today's horoscope, Gemini October 20th, 2024. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. Today's transits are good for discovering creative and practical ways to live and settle in. Putting a problematic situation or long-term problem behind you can be in the spotlight. It can be a time of opportunities to improve your home life, inner world, and relationship with yourself. Living conditions and family relationships improve with more devotion, dedication, and steadiness while still maintaining a spirit of openness and progress. Venus has recently begun its transit of your partnership sector, which will last until November 11th, and your enjoyment of others and your social life are getting a boost. There can be opportunities to improve one-to-one relationships, and you're in great shape for negotiations, counsel, and agreements in the weeks ahead. You tend to see the more flattering side of a partner or others, in general. It can also be a period when you seek to correct imbalances in your life, and you might acquire more beautiful possessions. Mental Mercury, our cosmic messenger and your planetary ruler, is dancing forth in the heavens. He will energize your solar house, which means you are likely to be much busier taking on projects and responsibilities from your employer or clients. Be sure to alert your significant other that some hectic business might be on the horizon. If you discuss ways that the two of you can help one another out, you'll have a more effortless ability to achieve a healthy work and life balance rather than just spinning your wheels going in circles. Do you feel scattered? It is time to regroup when the moon enters your sign. You have had a busy week. You may have felt like you were pulled in a million different directions. Colleagues, clients, work friends, and more may have demanded your attention. Not to mention, you may have also had personal obligations and issues to focus on as well. Luckily, the weekend is here. You can use this time to decompress by focusing on what you need. Set the intention to relax after such a busy work week. Your tendency to go along with what everyone else is doing can sometimes give you the impression that what's good for the group is good for you, and this is just not true. We each have an individual recipe for health, and it's up to each of us to discover it and follow it religiously. Plan a few meals to prepare at home this week. You may wish to invite others to join you, if possible, but know deep down inside that you're doing it for you. You can expect to have highs and lows during the day. You are coming into a period when you will be questioning yourself and you'll have to make some big decisions, notably in your private life. Some problems related to group projects that you have been involved in recently should be coming up as well. A lawsuit may complicate the situation, so be vigilant and prudent, especially if you sign a contract. In addition, a slight contretemps and unexpected situation could arise and add to the trouble that recent events have created. When Venus departed from your work sector yesterday, she left Mercury in charge, with the Sun set to arrive next week, indicating that momentum is still building. Mercury, who returned earlier this week, is prepared to continue nurturing the partnerships Venus established over recent weeks in both the income and career areas. Meanwhile, as Venus begins her first full day in your relationship sector, you have an opportunity for the first time since early this year to prioritize and focus on your relationships. With no planetary activity in your relationship sector since the early weeks of the year and with the Sun still over a month away from turning the solar onto your relationships, Venus' first full day here is giving the planet of love a blank canvas to paint on. Next month we'll see Mars return to your communication sector and Mercury, the planet of communication, to your relationship sector. Daily Planetary Overview. Today's cosmic energy invites you to embrace a light, playful, and flirty vibe as the moon enters the lively sign of Gemini. With the moon in Gemini, you might find yourself feeling extra social, curious, and ready to explore all kinds of new ideas and conversations. It's a day where your mind is buzzing with possibilities, and you may feel like you're juggling multiple thoughts and emotions at once. But don't worry, it won't feel overwhelming. Instead, you'll find that you can emotionally multitask with ease, adopting a cool, calm, and collected attitude as you navigate whatever life throws your way. Have you ever had one of those days where you felt like you were everywhere at once, yet somehow managed to keep it all together? That's the energy today. You might bounce from one idea to the next, have multiple conversations going on, or even feel like you're solving puzzles in your head. But instead of feeling scattered, you'll likely find yourself energized by this flow of information, easily adapting and staying on your toes. It's a day to embrace your flexible side and have fun with it. Let your inner curiosity guide you, whether that means striking up an interesting conversation with someone new, exploring a creative project, or diving into a topic that sparks your interest. Now, while the Gemini moon brings a playful energy, it also encourages us to think more practically when it comes to matters of the mind and heart, especially when it involves finances. You might notice that any advice or guidance you receive today about money is more grounded and practical than usual. Whether it's wisdom shared by a trusted friend, a financial advisor, or even a gut feeling that seems to come out of nowhere, trust that the information you're receiving today is solid and worth considering. If you've been thinking about making a major purchase, an investment, or simply organizing your finances, today is a great day to take action with confidence. Have you ever had a moment where a piece of advice seemed to come at just the right time, and everything clicked into place? That could be your experience today. The energy supports making thoughtful, well-informed decisions that align with your long-term goals, especially in the financial realm. If you've been procrastinating on dealing with a financial matter, now is the time to tackle it head-on. Maybe it's time to revisit your savings plan, or you've been thinking about splurging on something special you've had your eye on. Whatever the case, today's grounded energy will help you make decisions that are not only practical but also aligned with your future vision. But remember, today's energy isn't just about finances or tackling life's practicalities, it's also about creating space for joy, positivity, and new opportunities. When we handle the little stressors of life, whether they're emotional, financial, or logistical, we free up space for the things that truly bring us happiness and fulfillment. By clearing away the clutter, both mentally and financially, we allow ourselves to open up to the abundance that's waiting to come our way. Have you ever noticed how freeing it feels to check something off your to-do list? That same sense of lightness can extend to all areas of your life today. So, take a moment to think about what areas of your life might need a little tidying up, whether it's handling a financial task, organizing your thoughts, or simply letting go of old worries that no longer serve you. This is your opportunity to reset, refresh, and prepare yourself for the exciting possibilities ahead. As you move through the day, try to keep things light and playful, just like the Gemini moon. Find joy in the small moments, whether it's connecting with a friend, exploring a new idea, or simply allowing yourself to have a little fun amidst the busyness. And remember, you're not alone in this. What's something you've been meaning to handle that will help create space for more positivity in your life? Have you received any helpful advice recently that's given you a fresh perspective on things? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's support one another as we clear the path for growth, abundance, and new opportunities. Today is a day for lightheartedness, growth, and creating the space for abundance to flow in. Whether you're handling finances, navigating a tricky conversation, or simply making room for more joy, trust that you are supported every step of the way. What exciting opportunities are you ready to invite into your life? Let's celebrate the journey together.